Hey class, today I'm going to talk about the U.S. military. Many people may not think we're a culture, a group, a brotherhood, but in my experience, my 5.5 years in the military, I have come to know that we are a brotherhood and we are a culture, even though we come from different backgrounds, ethnicities, cultures, and religions, and political views. First thing I want to talk about is basic training. Basic training is the forefront, the basis of our career, our training. We get off the bus, and from day one, they tell us, this is a brotherhood, this is a family. Don't leave your wingman, don't leave your brother or sister behind, because in the end, they're going to be the only one who has your six. Your six in the military is known as your back. We shower together, we eat together, we cry together, we laugh together. Next is war. As you know, our country right now is in a conflict with the terrorist group Taliban and others associated with it in Afghanistan. I'd like to give you a story about our brotherhood. We were in Afghanistan and we lost one of our comrades, and he was pretty much the life of the group, the life of our platoon. And it was very hard for us because we felt like we lost a big segment of our heart. And so we got back to camp and we were all very distraught, hurt, and we wouldn't open up to each other, even though that's what they instilled in us from day one, to be there for each other. And so our commander brought us into a room and he said, none of you are leaving here until you talk to each and every one of each other about what you're feeling. And it really helped us, and the next day we were able to go out and get the bad guys. And that's one of those examples of how our leadership, takes control sometimes, because we are just humans. Another thing, the military, not everybody can join. Through basic training, it's kind of like a weed out process. A lot of people can't handle the mental stress. Not saying they're lesser humans, but the stress put on and the pressure put on in basic training by the TIs, the training instructors, is so that they can weed out those people who just aren't meant for the military. Another thing I wanted to speak about is women in the military. Women in the military, honestly, my best supervisor I ever had in my 5.5 years, her name was Tech Sergeant Angelina Wan. I would nominate her for president if I could, because yes, she was a woman. Maybe she didn't have the physical attributes, that men have, but the leadership role that she played was decisive to saving a lot of lives, over the course of our year in Afghanistan. And so to wrap things up, the military, even though many don't consider it, culture, I can tell you 9 out of 10 people who you ask that are in will consider it a brotherhood, who will always remember the times we had, who will never forget the sacrifice that we made for each other, not only for our country, but for the people that we love next to us. And thank you for listening. And ma'am, what happened was I couldn't get 3 or 4 people. They backed out on me, so I do have one here. Her name is Annette Brown, and I thank her, and I thank the class for listening. And I hope you know a little bit more about the military. And any questions you have, my name is Adrian Velasquez, and you can message me. Thank you.